from a world-class player.
And the best strike weapon in the business is joining us now, joining the run home with Joel and Fletch. Maddison Levi, good afternoon to you.
Hello, how are you?
Holy dooly, what a start to your career, young lady.
Yeah, I guess it's been a couple of thrilling years, that's for sure.
So, Maddison, can I ask you this? Did you start out in AFLW?
Yeah, I played a season for the Gold Coast Suns, and then the same year I debuted for Australia at the Olympics.
Wow. Okay, so growing up, was it rugby or was it AFL?
It was actually dancing, to be honest.
Oh.
I did dance for 10 years and then decided to make the switch in grade 10 to AFL and rugby at the same time.
Hang
What
on.
was the sliding doors?
Yeah, now can I ask you this? Sorry. So you'd never played, you only did dancing up until year 10?
Yeah.
So you'd never played any sport as in rugby or AFL or any team sport?
I did a bit of touch footy when I first started high school, but yeah, no, the AFL and rugby, that was the first time I ever played competitively in a team sport.
Goodness me.
Where'd you grow up, Maddie?
Grew up on the Gold Coast.
Oh, how good. So just for context for the listeners, so this young lady I think's on her way to picking up a gold medal, and she scored hat-tricks. You heard the hat-trick in the final against France, 28-14 to win the World Sevens series. So Australia finishes the champions. And then you scored a hat-trick prior in the semi-final. 69 tries this season, which is the most for any women's player in the history of the World Sevens. You were just scoring tries for fun, Maddison.
Yeah, by the end of it seems a bit that way.
Now, quite often when I know you've got a sibling, give your sister a plug.
Tegan Levi, yep. I guess she's the magic man inside me that makes my life so much easier.
Okay, so Tegan, right? So what's the age difference between yourself and Tegan?
We're 16 months apart, so she's just younger than me.
Just younger. Two young whippersnappers carving up the world.
Did she follow in your steps as well? Like, was she a dancer or followed you?
Yeah, she was a dancer, but she, believe it or not, she started rugby before me because I was a little twig. So I think Mum and Dad were a bit scared that I was going to get snapped on the football field. So they let her, because she's got a bit more aggression, try out the sport before they enrolled me in it.
So I'm just amazed, Maddi, that you hadn't really played that sport. Because usually with boys, it takes them to make it in the NRL, to make it in rep teams. You've got to start playing from 7 years of age. What about the nuances of like catch and pass? Did you have to learn that, or that came sort of pretty natural to you?
To be honest, I'm probably still learning that. That's probably why I just catch a ball and run. No, but I think slowly adapting. When I first started, I never really made any of the teams. So probably point in case there. But I just kept working hard. And then I think once I grew into my body, it kind of all just clicked and fell into place for me. And things got a lot more easier, that was for sure.
So the Olympics team will be announced on the 3rd of July. So hopefully yourself and Tegan will be in the team. Gold in Rio, but eliminated in the quarters in Tokyo. So you're still chasing that elusive gold medal at the Olympics. How excited, and without getting ahead of yourself, but you're going to be there clearly, are you about going to Paris?
Yeah, I think it's super exciting. We've got such a young group, and especially after experiencing that devastating loss in Tokyo, I think we're all hungrier than ever to take home that gold medal in Paris. So especially after that win in Madrid, I think we're all eager to go out there and just show the world how far we've come, especially in the last 4 years.
So, Brian, Madison's only 22. She's an absolute whippersnapper youngster, already about to go to her second Olympics. Only 30 tries shy of Australian record, which is held by one of your good mates, Charlotte Caslick.
Yeah.
The 69 tries this year, you broke by 12 tries your own record. But, Brian, this lovely lady on the other end of the phone missed 8 weeks.
Oh.
8 weeks suspension. You could have shattered your record.
Yeah, no, I was in the naughty corner for a lot of that season. So I think it was pretty awesome to beat the record, that's for sure.
What did you do, Maddi? What was the 8 weeks suspension for?
So I got a red card in Cape Town for a shoulder to head.
And that happens?
And then...
That happens?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was the lady, was it the female opponent, was she South African?
French.
Oh, even better. Even better.
Yeah.
You know what the French are like? They get a bit lippy, and next time just boom.
Yeah. So didn't help my case at all. And then when I played in Perth, I played for 6 minutes and managed to get another red card against New Zealand. So was obviously a disciplinary action on my behalf. So I definitely had to learn how to tackle after that. And then stay on the field longer than 6 minutes was my goal.
So, Maddi, you're handling the sevens so easily. Are you interested in the 15-a-side? Because there's a World Cup next year.
Yeah, definitely. It's super exciting. I guess Teagues and I are contracted until 2026 with Rugby Australia. So I would love to be a dual international and represent our country in more than one code. So I'd definitely love to cross over, and I'd probably have to learn a lot of the rules. They're probably similar, but a lot of the plays, but I'd love to.
Well, I know you've got a manager. Who's your manager?
Matt Rogers.
Oh,
and
jeez.
Craig and Tim Clifton.
Oh, gosh. You're going so well. You had such a bright future. And now, oh, no. Does he ever give you any tips? Does he ever...
Yeah, he actually does.
Yeah.
He helps out quite a lot, especially Teagues with the kicking aspect.
Oh, he's a good man, Rat.
How good.
He's a good man.
Yeah.
How
His
good.
greatest tip that he ever gave us when we first signed with him was just play footy and we'll sort out the rest.
He'll sort out the reality TV program for you.
And also, he's a believer in aliens and all that sort of,
Yeah.
like, he's a mad conspiracy. Does he ever run past his conspiracy theories with you, Maddi?
No, I'll have to bring him up next time I see him.
Yeah, he thinks aliens are real.
But he's quick to ask for his commission, Brian. Well, this was him speaking to our girl Maddison the other day.
Okay.
Say it with me one time, Jerry.
Show you the money.
Oh, no, you can do better than that, Jerry. I want you to say it with meaning, brother. Hey, I got Bob Sugar on the other line. I better hear you say it.
Yeah, no. Show you the money.
Not show you. Show me the money.
Show me the money.
You know that movie, Maddi? Have you heard of that movie?
Show me the money.
No, what's the movie?
Oh, Brian.
Do you watch some movies? What are you watching on the streaming service? Or you're a TikToker? Because I've got 3 girls and all they do is just watch TikTok.
Yeah, I watch TikTok, but I think on the planes it's good. I watch a lot of movies and TV shows.
Okay. Well, that's Jerry Maguire. It's about an NFL. You might like that.
Yeah.
I want to know, Maddi, tell us about the Olympics. Tell us about the Olympic Village. Is it just what I'd imagine it would be? Like, are you just seeing stars everywhere? Like,
Yeah, like it's just, you're in awe, especially like I guess you're representing your country and you're like the best at what you do, but just seeing all these other athletes. I remember last year I said to everyone, all I want to do is meet Kevin Durant, and everyone was like, no, you're not going to meet him. They don't stay in the village, like silly dreams. And I was like, okay then. And then the opening ceremony night, I saw this bloody giant human and turned around and it was Kevin Durant, and he came straight up to all of us Australian girls that were just absolutely fangirling him. And so I guess just seeing those superstars that are so highlighted, and Ash Barty last year was obviously competing, so she was such an inspiration and a legend to me. Just leaves you starstruck, that's for sure.
Oh, that's awesome. That is absolutely awesome. Now, Charlotte Caslick, Emma Tonegata, Ivania Polite, Elia Green, they've all made the transition at some stage to the NRLW. Now, many times the calendars will align. Will we see you there? Your manager is a dual international. Can we see the same for his lovely client, Maddison Levi?
Yeah, definitely. I guess I always say I don't close off any doors, and NRLW is definitely a growing sport, and I feel like once I'm done travelling, I'd love to just go back home and play some league. So, yeah, it's definitely not a closed door. I'd love to make the transition sooner or later.
What position, Maddi?
To be fair, probably on the wing or centre.
Okay.
What about, so, Maddi, when you won last week and you've got, you obviously scored all those tries, when you go out and, I'd imagine went out to celebrate, do you get on the dance floor and bring out the dance moves? I'd imagine you'd be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's
Yeah,
your go-to dance?
definitely.
What's your go-to dance move? What sort of genre are we talking? Hip hop, contemporary?
Contemporary.
Probably the one that makes me look the most stupid. I'm always the one that's in the middle of the dance floor acting like a total fool. So,
Oh, you'll make it in league.
yeah.
Then. You will make it in league.
Yeah, bring back all the old dance moves, that's for sure, and just draw the most attention to me.
Maddison Levi, we can see it now because this is what happens when you come on our show, and it's hard to think that your life's going to get better, but it is, which can only mean a gold medal's in front of you. So, Maddison Levi, thanks for being part of the run home with Joel and Fletch, and we'll be cheering loud. We'll be on your bandwagon, and we'll be telling everyone we're great mates with you, having spoken to you for about 9 minutes. Thank you so much, Maddison.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, Maddi.
There you go. Paris Olympics. Geez, getting close now, Brian. Rugby 7 starts on the 24th of July. That's only a month away, just over a month or so, 5 or 6 weeks. So there you go. Talented young kid. Very
Seriously.
impressive young kid.